same ones that was up at every PTA. Aiming for success, and now we want the ETA. Plus we giving you motivation like what ET say. We giving tangible information with no hesitation. You probably got an answer for anything that you're facing. I guarantee you we gon' give a suggestion. So just slide in our DMs. Give us your questions. KD, Kiki, Chuckles, when y'all ready to blow? 3, 2, 1, let's go to the show. Let's go. See how they love it.
I'm just a D girl from around the way with a whole lot of shit to say. It's your girl, KD.
It's your hostess with the mostest. It's Kiki.
What up, though? It's your boy, Coach DTM, a.k.a. Pure Motivation. I am Mr. Energy. Everybody love me. I don't have one enemy. Our podcast is here now, so you got to respect it. You never get off on us because we're never the exit. If you know me, then you know that I'm more than a savage who love in life and allergic to average. So in conclusion, so there's no confusion, if you see somebody realer than me,
it's an illusion.
What up, guys? We appreciate it. Studio audience, we love you guys too. You know, we love you guys too. What's good? Welcome to Relationship Reality Podcast.
Hey, y'all.
This is where you're going to get your dose of reality. All right.
Ooh.
So,
freaky.
Indeed, definitely. All right. So, as always, starting to my left, how was y'all week and weekend? Starting with Kiki.
It was busy as usual.
Okay, busy. No time ahead.
2 boys playing baseball during the weekend, so it was a little time for me time. But, I still turned up yesterday.
Okay, turn up. Turn down for what, All right.
Just a tad bit.
Just a tad bit. Okay, sports and all that good stuff going.
Yeah, and prom. So
and getting ready for prom.
Busy. Yeah.
Okay. K-Dizzle for shizzle.
I had a good weekend. On Friday, we played karaoke till like 4 in the morning.
Mm-hmm. When I realized my wife was crazy.
You just realized that?
I mean, that was just another notch on the belt. So, can I?
I don't care. I don't remember. So, whatever.
That's a good time.
I got to ask first before I start doing these things. See, I'm learning, y'all.
There you go.
So, we having karaoke fun. Just going in, like she said. To about 4 in the morning, sipping on a little wine. That wasn't even wine. What you had?
Why y'all ain't invite me? What I was doing?
You know you was probably having a time.
Oh, you know what? Xavier he had a parade. He was out in the cold, freezing.
It was a little chilly that day.
On Fridays, I don't even think to invite you to stuff no more. You're like, okay, so after practice and then after tutoring, it'll be like 10 o'clock. Like, no, I have to be out the house by 10 o'clock or I'll be asleep.
So she
it was called Espresso on the Rocks.
Okay, yep. She was looking for a drink, Espresso on the Rocks. She found a drink. She was super ecstatic about it. And it didn't fail her at all. It tastes as good as she perceived it to be.
Mm-hmm.
So
but it's real espresso.
Yeah.
Oh, so it kept you up.
Whole bottle. Whole bottle smashed, right? But, I mean, I smashed mine too, though. You know what I'm saying? Faster than you. You know?
Yeah, it was smaller, but...
that's, hey, it's neither here nor there, But, needless to say, we definitely had a lot of fun.
Good. I love karaoke.
But, like I said, I this was the first time I seen an alcoholic beverage have the effects of like a gummy or weed or anything like that, right? Mm-hmm. So as we winding down, of course she hit me with the one more song, at least 7 times, right? So we was going in. So
I can see that.
I don't know why you bought me that microphone.
I'm like, she loves to sing.
And we was going, old school. We was taking it back.
That's good.
Shout out to Apple because they give you the lyrics and all that good stuff. You don't have to go to YouTube, so that was good. And you can take the vocals away on Apple as well. Okay. So if you just want to hear you,
vocals, I don't sing all the
but
words.
how we had it.
So I know all the words though.
The microphone had right.
You do.
The microphone had the microphone had the music coming out the microphone, so definitely just to give y'all a visual.
I like that.
So, of course, end of the night, it's time to wind down. KD I want something to eat. So we had ordered pizza earlier that day, so we warmed up some pizza. So we go back upstairs. Now we finna go to bed. And then she just thought this is when she turns up even more.
My goodness.
She looks at me and say, "They gone?" I'm like, "They who?" She said, "We just walked them to the car." Them who?
Them?
I'm like, "Who is them?" She like, "So you trying to tell me we ain't walking nobody to the car?"
I'm like, who was supposed to be walking to the car? Nobody. Not a soul.
I don't know if I had a dream or something. I don't.
Oh my God.
Because I was asleep on the stairs. So what if I had a dream?
She was only asleep for like 36 seconds.
It only takes 30 seconds to walk somebody to the car.
So she like, yeah, you know, we walked him to the car. I'm like, nobody. And she was like, so you trying to tell me nobody was here? So I'm like, you know what? Okay, yeah, we walked him to the car.
Oh my goodness.
I'm ready to go to sleep, and I feel like if I don't agree, then this is not gonna go right? It's gonna take forever. So I'm like, yeah, we walked to the car. They're good. She's like, oh, okay, cool. And then I guess it dawned on her. She's like, so nobody was really here? I'm like, baby, whatever you think happened,
it did
happen. Let's go to sleep. We'll talk about it tomorrow. So,
oh my God.
I'm like, I don't know what was in that drink, but they gave her the weed effect.
It was like, so the next day, which I should have did it that night, but the next day I'm like, let me read the bottle. It's real espresso in there. Mm-hmm. So I literally was up for almost 24 hours because I get up at 6 o'clock.
That's what I need to take when I be having to go to work and then I have late events to go to.
Well, espresso martini?
Yes. I be so sleepy.
The real espresso?
No. I mean, you're going to be up though. Like.
I mean, that's how I need to be.
So imagine like being like drunk with like a, you know, your buzz coming down so you tired. Mm-hmm. But then you got the espresso, so you like up.
I need to take that crazy on Saturday when we go out. If I gotta go to work, I'm up at 3 o'clock. Like we gotta be in at 8 o'clock. I'm gonna be sleepy by 8 o'clock.
Yeah, fact. Yeah.
Not with that drink.
And I don't have time for a nap because it's busy. So
not with that drink, you won't be sleepy at all. You know, I'm gonna drink it with you. Fuck it.
I'm gonna drink it with you.
BT, I'm like, I don't know how many more times I'm gonna let you drink that. I woke up the next day, my heart was. I was like,
she's my babe, feel this.
Is my heart being fast?
You can't take that off.
She was in cartoon mode, like you could see the heart.
Like,
you can't have the whole thing by yourself.
I don't know why. It was so good though. Yeah, but I should have read it, and because some of the espresso martini drinks just have the espresso flavoring.
Okay.
Some of them have actual espresso.
Right.
So I need to do my due diligence and read and know what I'm drinking.
Right.
But yeah, I was up. I was up like we could sing some more. He like
one more song.
I'm tired.
And then this is how I really knew like she was going the wrong way. So like in the club, you start with the fast music and you end with the slow.
Slower,
we started with the slow music. I thought that's where we was going the whole time. Then eventually she changed it up toward the end where I thought we was gonna end. She got Uncle Luke on. She going like everything that's gonna turn you up now.
No,
she got to me hustle. She want to get a. I'm like, wait a minute, baby. This is, you inverted the way this was supposed to go.
I was playing MC8.
Yeah,
Straight up business.
She want to go through the whole album.
Snoop Dogg.
Men to Society, Snoop Dogg. I want to be a hustler. I'm like, oh, okay, now you Snoop and Bob.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
That was crazy. Ain't no fun if my homies can't have one.
Tape it?
Nah.
Oh my God.
Well, I did get a little bit, but
it didn't happen.
She made me pinky swear to never let her see the light of day. Oh. So I was like, all right. So,
I'm like, you better not post this.
I'm like, I'm not gonna post it.
Don't be making me no TikTok.
I was definitely going to the TikTok.
See what I'm saying?
Definitely going.
Can't even trust your own man.
My one favorite TikTok was the one when you was on the bed singing and you hit that one note with it was funny.
You didn't even know it was taping.
Oh, and people would have swore up and down it was playing. Yeah. It was not playing. It just happened that way. She just had no clue. So that was good. But yeah, time was had. You know, we're gonna keep it going. That was good.
So, fun fact about KD, when she get drunk, she want to play karaoke.
Definitely want to play karaoke.
She love karaoke anyway, though, so it don't even matter where we
so the microphone, I actually bought it for girls' night, but we ended up never being able to use it.
We didn't get that far.
No, we were too drunk.
I think I won my bet, too.
So once he showed me, like, that the music go through the mic and all that, oh, my God.
Oh, yeah, music go through the mic. It got, like, an echo effect.
You could have, like, the
chipmunk voice,
oh, my God.
robot voice. It's a lot of fun.
Xavier, but he never really used it.
See, we could have used it together. Yeah. We could do a duo. Me and Snoochie.
We still can. Because he know all the words and the ad-libs.
That's really my baby, y'all. She just had them.
Yeah. Every day, he's, Mom, that's not what it says. I'm like, boy, can I just make my own lyrics up? Why I gotta sing what they say? I ain't a follower, I'm a leader.
No way.
That's what I said.
That's what you meant too.
All right.
Literally.
So we're gonna jump on into it. We was gonna do the icebreaker. I'll save it for next week, though. I'll save it for next week.
Shout out to Blue. She at home taking care of a sick baby.
Yeah. We really got eating.
That's how her weekend went.
My weekend. Just a full follow back. Other than that, Friday was amazing. The week was good. You know, went by pretty quick. A lot of work, long days. You know what I mean? But everything kind of winding down a little bit now. So here we are. Recording, and it's a lot of fun, and we're gonna get it in today. Hopefully, y'all get something from this podcast because I feel like it's gonna be a little deep. You know, a little deep.
Deep and not messy is good.
Yeah, deep and not messy is all right. You know, I don't expect to get a call from Mona Scott off of this one, but you know, because there's no mess to it. But holla at her.
You always make it messy.
We do.
I'm gonna try. You know,
you will. We know you will.
But all right, so let's get started, man. So. KD and I was having a conversation this week, and it's kind of funny how another thing I realized my wife might be a part of Illuminati too, but I'll tell you
saying
why.
That. I wish you stopped saying that.
Here's how. This is why. Yeah, we bought you. I'm telling you, get ready.
So, I got a couple sacrifices.
You feel me? You feel me? I got some too. That's too.
You don't get to pick who your sacrifice is.
You don't?
No.
Oh.
Only somebody in it would know that, though.
So maybe she the Illuminati.
I just
giving us the tea right now.
I just saying.
Right, you
she told me just don't let it be me.
So this what you got to do. You got to pretend like you like somebody so much. So that they are the one that's selected.
It's usually somebody close to you, though. Family member.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I got a couple family members.
That's close to you, though. They're not close to you, so they're not going to be sacrificed.
She's going to be like, well, they was in close proximity for a minute. Like
for a minute, not now, though.
We walked past each other. You didn't see that moment when we was walking past each other? Uh-oh, her sweating. All right.
I don't even have the heat on either.
Like I was saying, the moment that you realize that, you know, KD might be a part of Illuminati, and then the second moment when you realize that Kiki might be a part of Illuminati. But she hit me up.
So DTM gonna be the sacrifice.
Right.
No.
She hit me up and she said, yo, what you think about this? I want to bring this to the pod. Mm-hmm. And I was like, that's a good, I love that, right? Mm-hmm. Now, seconds later, I'm listening to a sports podcast while I'm driving. And wouldn't you know it, they began to somewhat discuss the exact thing that KD wanted to bring, the same exact topic. What? And I'm like, whoa, holy moly, right? So, okay, here we go.
Which is so weird because it wasn't even a sport topic.
Which made it even weirder.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, you wanna introduce the topic or just throw it out there?
Just throw it out there.
You can just throw it out there.
Okay. So, this topic is basically talking about the difference between having a phobia and having a preference. All right? So, based on the conversation, it seems like a lot of times, and even when you think back, it seems like a lot of times the two kind of get intermixed, confused, you know. So to you guys, I'll let KD start it off. Just talking about, like, to you, what's the difference between a phobia versus a preference?
To me, a phobia is something like that either you're afraid of or you're stigmatizing, right? So a phobia will be like, I'm not doing this because you're this way. Or I'm not doing this because you do these things. You know what I mean? Like homophobia, like, I don't want to be around you because you're gay. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Whereas a preference is saying, like, I don't care that you're that way. I just prefer not to sleep with you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, we could kick it, we could hang out, we could be friends, we could shoot the shit, whatever, but romantically, you're just not my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a black woman, we could not like white men and not be racist. We just, this is just not our preference. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So phobia versus preference to me is basically being scared of something, basically, or over not preferring it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's
my
thing.
In saying that, and I just put it down just in case I didn't know how long you was gonna go.
Oh.
But in saying that, I just didn't want to forget.
Hold me.
No. I just didn't want to forget it. You know what I'm saying? In saying that, does preference need reasoning behind it, And does phobia need reason behind it?
I mean, neither needs reasoning if you don't feel the need to explain yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Anything explained is because that's how you feel. Like, okay, I'll tell you why.
Okay. Kiki?
I feel like the preference, I probably would tell you why. Well, I don't know. Like KD said, whatever KD said.
Oh, no. Ain't no motherfucking way. You got to be a long-time listener to know where that joke comes from. Y'all is crazy.
But really, like she said, you really don't have to explain either one. Like for me, I probably wouldn't explain either one. But I feel like a phobia, I probably would say like, this has happened to me before. I'm kind of scared of this, so this is why I say no. Whereas the preference, I'd probably be like, I just don't like you. Like, I just don't like you.
And it could matter like the relationship with the person, right? Like,
that's true.
If we were building a relationship and now I'm like, okay, I ain't feeling this, then I may feel like I owe you an explanation. You know what I'm saying? But if you just somebody I just met and I don't want to fuck with you, then I don't want to fuck with you.
And that would be preference.
Either or.
Okay.
Like if I'm kicking it with a guy for a minute, right? Mm-hmm. And then I find out he bisexual. Mm-hmm. I would probably feel obligated to say, okay, this stops here and this is why. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But if it's just somebody I just met on a whim and they out the gate like, oh, this is what I like. Oh, okay, I'm straight. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have to tell you whether or not it's a phobia or a preference because I don't even know you.
So.
But what if you were dating somebody and like for me, like I date people and I say like red flags, which is my phobia, right? Like the red flags for me, if you're acting like a way that somebody's treated me before, then I'm like, oh no, that's the red flag. Like I probably would say it first. But then if you keep going with it, then I'll be like, I'm done. Yeah.
So hold that thought, because the way Kiki just explained it, it sounds like when you speak about phobia, because she said the red flags would be a phobia would consist of like a fear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, phobia not just about sexuality.
Preference would be, it's not necessarily a fear involved. Mm-hmm. It'll probably stem from an experience. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But and then both of them would probably stem from an experience.
Not really though, because if I don't date white men, I just don't date white men. That's just my preference. I just prefer to date African American men. Right. So that's not like a.
That's not an experience.
It's not an experience. I've never experienced it before, but I just know I like what I like.
But what would be a phobia about that though? Like not dating white men? Would that just be racist?
I mean, not necessarily racist. Maybe I just don't want a small penis.
But see, that would put that. Now we get into like stigmas.
That's like a stereotype.
But it's not though. If I've seen it, it's not.
But where did you see it at if you never had the experience in person?
Just because I never dated one, that doesn't mean I never seen a white penis. I've seen it before.
Because if you go to Pornhub right now, I'm sure they got.
In person.
No, I'm saying if you go to Pornhub, I'm sure you can go. Like they got BBC, they probably got like a WBC.
Right.
I'm sure they do. They
probably do.
They probably got Chinese BC. You know, they probably got all different kind of BCs because it's not just gonna be one BC, right? But it's got to be. You say that wouldn't be considered racist.
It's not.
What you think?
But all phobias aren't. All preferences aren't can't be compared to phobias either.
Okay.
Like if you prefer not to date white people, nobody's gonna think you're scared of white people. Right. They just think that you don't prefer to date white people. Preference. The only time phobia comes in is when you get to talking about heterosexual, homosexual, pansexual, demisexual, all those different sexualities. When you say I don't want to date someone because they're bisexual, then that's when the bisexual phobia comes in or the gay phobia comes in. Nobody blink an eye when a black woman don't want to date a white man or a white man don't want to date a white woman or a black woman or whatever your preference is when it comes to race and nationality. Nobody blinks an eye on that. It's when you stand firm and say, I don't want to date a bisexual man. Oh, that's because you homophobic. No, it's not. That's just not my preference.
It's just not. Yeah, I agree.
I agree with that part as well. Like it can go even deeper than that, because when you first posed the question, I started thinking one way. Then I started hearing the podcast I was listening to go in as well, and I'm telling you, I was a little baffled. But I'm like, dang. So there's been moments when the preference can kind of dig deep on an individual, right? Especially when you on the end, when you realize that you are not preferred.
But that's when the fence comes in, right? If a man says like, oh, I don't want to date a larger size woman, I prefer a smaller woman. If you are a larger size woman, you're offended by that.
Right.
But if you're a smaller size woman, you're like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? You're offended because you're not the preference, but that's okay. Yeah. Because everybody is not for everybody.
Yeah. But that's something that's not something that you get right away. That's something that comes like long time down in life. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying like what you were saying, like when you're not on the side of preference, that's when it becomes offensive.
Yeah, because I was thinking along the lines of like me growing up as a kid, realizing that I wasn't the preference of certain family members in my family, right? Mm-hmm. And then as a kid, it weighed on you first. Yeah. Like you get that first weight, like, why they don't want to rock with me like that, right? Then you go through a period when you like, I don't even care. Or you'll find one or two people that do rock with you, that do prefer you, that you are their preference, and then everything is smooth, and you just try to ignore the rest of it. Yeah. And then you go through another stage when you get older and you just realize and you're still trying to figure out like the why. You know what I mean? So that's why I say sometimes preference can hit as well, depending on who it's coming from.
True. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, wow, that's different. So the podcast that I was listening to, which again we say it was a sports podcast, but it was a NBA player that was speaking about how his grandparents didn't prefer him because he was on the darker side. So they didn't like dark people. So they didn't rock with him. And then it came up like, well, at some point, somebody had to mess with somebody dark to make him be dark. Right? So it's somewhere down the line. So then it was just, I'm like, man, that's deep that when you think preference in that matter is different. Like it's a lot of people I just don't prefer. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And that's okay.
Whether they can be family or not family, whether it can be employees or part of an employment or whatever. I just don't prefer to be around you. Yeah. And I feel like my experience made me say, oh, so what?
Yeah.
Like
that's true though.
Which could be bad in some cases, but
that's how you develop that I don't give a fuck attitude.
Yeah, it's like
because what can you do about it?
Right. But that's life lessons, right? Life lessons teach you.
Although it may hurt.
But it teach you how to deal. Yeah. Like trauma teach you how to deal. Like I had this conversation before, like how I used to 100% believe in monogamy. But life lessons and trauma has changed the way I think. I prefer honesty over monogamy. Do what you want to do, just be honest about it.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? And that's because what I learned was whether I care or not, you still gonna do what you want to do. So at least let me have the knowledge so that I can prepare myself for whatever, however I want to move forward. Yeah. Right. So keep the monogamy. Just give me honesty.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? True. But I didn't think like that before. 25 years ago, I didn't think like that. Today, life lessons and trauma has taught me that lesson. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And we was having that conversation earlier today about the preference of what's your must have, and before people used to say, I need trust, I need what's the other one? I need trust, loyalty. I need trust, I need loyalty, and I'm like, you know what? I said I don't believe in none of that no more. I just think I just want honesty.
But I feel like in a relationship, you should, if you be in a long-term relationship, those should be discussed later on too. Like you start off,
it's changed, things change.
10, 15 years later, you had to have that conversation.
You got to revisit your core.
And that's where things get messed up at, because I feel like a lot of people don't revisit the conversations that they may have had 5, 10, 15 years ago.
Super young. It's just like, how can you not expect people
to change? Yeah. And I feel like we also get caught up in what society wants you to be. How people feel like you should.
How perfect it looks on the outside.
And that's we got to stop conforming to that, because society wants you to be one way. Society fucked up too.
Exactly.
Messed up one.
It's no perfect. It's no perfect relationship.
Yeah. So let me ask you look at what you see on social media and be like, oh, I want a relationship like that. First of all, nobody post their bad times.
Exactly.
Rarely. Exactly. People do, But usually when you posting pictures of your house, it's because it just got clean. You don't post the house when the kids get home from school throwing shit everywhere. You don't take pictures of that.
But do you think it's wrong for people to look at what's posted on social media and say, I want a relationship like that? Because they're not saying.
That's how it is, though.
And the reason why I said they're not saying they want like your relationship. They
No,
saying I
that's
want
how
what I
they
see.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's how it is.
I don't care about the
What
bad
they
parts because I don't see that.
But when you go
that.
to the store, how do you buy stuff based on what you see, right?
Yeah.
Now, when you put it on, it may not fit the way you thought it was gonna be. Then you take it back, or you just don't wear it.
Them bastards.
Facts.
Yeah. What?
Bastards.
The bastard.
Yeah, because I thought it was gonna look on me like that. That ain't.
But it's the same thing. Or like when you shopping
She about to call
online.
Top Dog Law. I'm suing you, nigga. Y'all done tricked me.
You know, you shopping online, you're like, oh hell yeah, I love this outfit. Then you get it and you put it on and you like,
That's
damn,
stupid.
why it don't look like it looked on her?
I'm like, maybe I'm bloated today. This
Yeah.
ain't the right day. I'm gonna try it again next
I'm
month.
gonna wait 7 to 10 days. I'm gonna try it on again.
I swear.
Because that's the thing.
That's definitely a thing.
For years, I used to think y'all was just making that up.
That's so true.
For
That's why
years,
we
I
buy
used to,
1,000
and I feel like a
outfits.
lot of men felt the same way I feel when I say I think y'all was making that up. But then, as you really start like paying attention to your lady and what she say and looking at the emotion, you can actually start adding to the fact or understanding more. Like, because Katie and I again had a conversation. I was like, you know what? I know that you feel like this around this. And she was like, yeah, that's true. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's what that's
You're like, I done figured it out.
I done
That's
figured
very
it
true.
out.
I done figured it out. I'm like, you know what? You're right. Around this time of month, shit do get to me that normally
Yeah,
wouldn't.
you
But
more sensitive
yeah, the hormones
about
is
everything.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. Outfits and people. Like, yeah, I ain't feeling this nigga today. I'll try this again next week.
Him and his shirt can go to hell.
For sure.
Right. So
The hottest part. I'm sorry.
Katie, how did you feel when we had our conversation earlier? I bring Kiki up to speed in a second, but when we had the conversation earlier, and I told you my new stance on with loyalty versus, or how I feel about loyalty in itself.
I mean, I just feel like that's your. It's crazy that you
your
feel
preference.
that. It's crazy that you feel that way. I feel like I should feel that way.
Yeah,
But maybe you feel that way because
Girl, that's how they
of
do.
yourself.
Girl, that's how they do.
I mean, you can feel that way because of yourself. You can feel that way because of not necessarily stemming the feeling from our relationship, but maybe other relationships that I've been involved in that showed me like that's stupid. Or even like I said earlier, so I was telling KD, loyalty is super dangerous. So I'm no longer I no longer put it on a pedestal up that high anymore.
What?
I'm more so with honesty, right? And the reason why I say that is because I've watched so many people be loyal to a job, including myself. And you do one thing wrong or one thing they don't like, and then they give you the can.
That's true.
Right? And then I watch people be loyal to relationships that they known for a fact they should have been out of years ago, but because of their loyalty, they were stuck in they were stuck in it, right?
Right, so being about my shit when I was going through that shit.
And then what even happens
Why didn't
is
tell me about it when I was going?
what even happens is when
Shut the
you
fuck up.
Oh,
when you in it, right? You start making up excuses on why it
Yep.
should be okay.
Yep.
yep.
At least I got some kids out of it, and that's
Yeah.
the good. Yeah, at least I got, but
Yeah, that's true.
it
At
makes
least a
no,
nigga
you know
pay
what
all
I'm
the
saying?
bills. Shit.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know
mean,
what I'm
we
saying?
do.
You
It's
start
true.
looking for some kind of silver lining to make it seem like everything
any
is all
little
right.
piece that's good, you like you running with it. Like,
Yeah.
Because if it's all
good.
bad, you gonna leave. Like, hold on, this nigga don't pay bills. His dick little. He don't help me take care of these kids. You know what?
I'm out.
I'm
Let
out.
me get the fuck up out of
I'm
here.
out.
My five. Let's go.
But you got one little
Pros-
thing. Like,
pros
you
and
know
cons.
What? He got good dick. I'm gonna go on and stay. Fuck
See what
all
I'm
that.
saying?
Big
Yeah.
problem. Yeah.
GDP.
They got good
Yeah.
dick. He taking care of home. All right, he got a little issue with that,
But that's okay.
That's
We get
all right.
over- We get over that
GDP.
part.
Yeah.
Because
That part.
not we making light of it, but at the end of the day, it's no perfect person, right?
Right.
So you walk away from what you done built to
Yeah.
build something else.
Yeah.
And be in the same fucking predicament or
Yeah.
worse. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So you like, I gotta figure this out.
You want to see if that good.
So how often have we
do
seen
bad.
people walk away and end up in a better situation?
We've seen
Because I
I've
feel
seen-
like we always look at the people who walk away and get this stuff in the same or worse
Worse.
situation,
Yeah,
and
it
we
happens,
ignore the
though.
fact that there are a lot
Well,
of
that's
people.
what I feel like. That's what gives us hope. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's like, oh, Nelly and Ashanti got back together after what 15 whatever years, 20
Yeah.
years.
Now look
They
at 'em.
having a baby, engaged. You know what? I'm gonna stay with my nigga. We might be like that.
It might be like that.
You know what I'm saying? It's like it gives you hope. Like no matter what your situation is, you're like, look at this though.
But
it happened for them. Why it can't happen to us?
Right.
You know?
But that's to also take you back to life experiences, right? Life experience either make you say, I'm gonna work this out and end up better, or I'm not finna end up like my parents.
Boom.
So I'm gonna leave today.
That's the part.
That's what I'm saying.
And especially if you don't see change. Like if you're just asking for a little bit of change and you don't see it, it's like, look, I'm only asking you to do X, Y, that's it. Like the little portion to make me get you back or to let you back in my life. And if you can't do the little stuff, like
I'm good.
What?
Yeah.
I might as well just be here by myself.
So in that situation, I think like the phobia of repeating our parents' history,
that part,
make us prefer not to be in a situation that we saw them be in.
Right.
Oh.
What? Oh, that's too far.
So.
Sorry. I be taking it too far.
In lieu of this conversation, do you guys think you have a phobia that you can think of?
I have a lot.
So, just give me one. I don't want a lot of them. Just give me one. One that you can think of off the top that you don't mind sharing with the millions and millions.
This not the Holy Shit podcast? You got wrestling shit over there.
Oh, man. As long as you know. As long as you know. As long as you know. As long as you know.
I think my...
That's a bird chirping.
Did he just chirp birds in there? Somebody come get this nigga soundboard. The fuck?
I was waiting on that.
You waiting to use it?
Waiting on. I seen that out there. She gonna say something that's gonna deserve this one
right here. My God!
It's like arrows and everything. I'm ready.
Somebody come get this nigga soundboard, bro.
I'm waiting on that one.
I think my biggest phobia, if I was in another relationship, would be fidelity and lack of honesty. Okay. Or infidelity. Infidelity and lack of honesty would be my biggest phobias.
Okay.
I feel like mine would be staying consistent with consistency and like violence. The yelling and screaming, I can't do that. That's a red flag. Phobia. When you do that instantly, I'm like, check out.
Yep.
Okay.
What about you?
I don't know.
He said that quick.
He didn't even let me out. I don't know. Don't even ask me.
I really don't.
Please don't ask me. I don't know. I'm not sure.
I don't think I have a phobia. I got some things I don't like, but I don't think it would consist of a phobia. You know what I mean? I guess if you got to put one in there, it'd be a phobia of not being honest. Since I just said that's my new thing. So, honest phobia. You know.
I mean.
You know.
Hate to hear.
All right. So, with that being said, that was good. I like that one right there. I hope y'all can utilize that and understand the difference between the two.
That was good though.
Had a conversation with a sex therapist.
Okay.
And it steered the next question of, do you see a benefit in scheduling sex? Is that something that you would do, or is it like, I don't want to schedule sex?
I feel like when you have kids, somewhat you have to schedule it a little bit, but I still like the just do it wherever, whenever type.
The spontaneous
part of it. But I feel like when you got smaller kids or kids in the house, it's like you can't kind of do it in the house when everybody awake and they like whatever. So it got to be scheduled like a little bit. I feel like.
Okay.
But I don't like scheduled sex is kind of boring to me a little bit, because it's like you're doing it at this time after dinner. You know what I'm saying? In the bedroom, When you got kids, it's hard to, like if you don't have the kids, though, it's wherever in the house,
right.
More spontaneous. But I feel like when you got smaller kids, it's got to be scheduled a little bit.
Okay. Katie, what you think?
Just a tad bit.
I don't know. I don't think I would like scheduling it, because I feel like then it become more of a job than enjoyment. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Tuesday at 5 o'clock, we're going to have sex. Yeah. No, we're not. I'm calling off.
That's what I said.
Cause like, what you mean? Yeah. But like, just do it when you can. Like, get in where you fit in. I mean, sometimes it just don't happen because you just don't have time.
Too busy,
but
too
like,
tired.
you got to make time somehow. Without putting it on the calendar.
But I feel like that's what the date nights are for. Not necessarily like do it after a date night. You know what I'm saying?
But see, that's where the lack of intimacy.
Because it's like, pull over, we right here. Let's just, you know what I'm saying? So the
park.
date nights are more like spontaneous because you don't know what time. Like, I get excited for date nights because I'm like, ooh, you don't know what time, I don't know where, I don't know if before, after. Like, I don't know if you're going to be like, pull over on the freeway.
On the freeway?
Girl,
so,
yeah.
Y'all want to hear what she told me?
Maybe knock the damn drink over.
All right. Y'all want to hear what she said? So, scheduling sex in a relationship, according to her, is extremely important. And it's extremely overlooked. It's literally the only thing in a relationship that you don't schedule. Right? So it becomes the only thing in a relationship that gets overlooked or underdone. And the reason what she said is, she said when you go on a date, right? If you schedule a date, you know you're having a date on Friday.
Right.
So you prep yourself. You get yourself together. You're ready. You want to make sure your hair did, your nails did, depending on where you're going. You shave, you're good, and you're ready for it. Wax, whatever the case may be. You're hairless, however you get hairless is what you do, right? But you prep yourself for that because you know beforehand, I'm going out on a date. You know you got to go to work, so you make sure the night before you're ready, you're good, your lunch is ready, your whatever. Everything, almost everything in life you schedule, but then you don't take the time to schedule that. We have to, even if like you said, you want it to be spontaneous, it's not necessarily the time of being spontaneous. I think for you more so, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, the placement or how it happened.
It's all of it.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like, all of it though, because like she said, I can't be like 5 o'clock on Saturday we having sex. For me, that's like, it can work some days. You know what I'm saying? But I like to have sex a lot. So we can't schedule every week at 5 o'clock on Saturday we going to have sex. For me, it's just going to get boring. And I like to be like, okay, whatever, like, just do it whenever. Whenever I don't got the kids, boom. Pop in, pop out, let's go here, let's go there. Like, scheduling every day. Because I had it before, like, schedule, and it was boring. Like, it gets boring after a while. That's just for me. But, you know, everybody is different.
Yeah.
Some people like to have sex the same way, the same time. You know, they like the process of organized sex, which is boring to me, per se. But everybody has their own little niche with that. So, just because I don't like it, I mean, somebody likes it.
And she also said that along with scheduling, just having the conversation about it.
That part
opens up even more. Yeah, which we had this conversation on the show a few times.
I want to say something that I thought was kind of cute. So my homegirl, her husband sent her like a calendar invite. Like she was at work, he was at work. They both been working like crazy. She a business owner, so she like worked 25/8, right? Yeah. So and she do sugar waxes. So she making the sugar. She built. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like she always doing. And they got 4 little kids, like 1, 2, 3, and then they got an older daughter, but you know she running behind toddlers all day long. So he sent her a Google Calendar invite, like Backshots Tonight on Me or something like that. It was so cute. So she sent, like, she posted a screenshot like, did this nigga just send me a booty call via calendar?
That's nice though.
But and it was unexpected.
Especially when you got little kids, you have to schedule for little kids because you don't have a lot of time.
Yeah. Even in thinking about the term that you just used, usually when you hear booty call, it's not something that you know is coming. You're like, oh snap! So you prepared for it. So it's kind of considered a scheduling.
But she was excited when she got it.
Because they had a lot of time. That's why I said for people with smaller kids, you have to schedule it.
And
but it's the way he did it that made it more spontaneous.
Because
now you at work getting all giddy and excited, you know.
And I know about her calendar.
Feeling. That's the feeling that you want.
Yeah.
That's the feeling that you want.
Not like we having a conversation like, all right, on Tuesday at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, no. That's.
But some people do that though.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
They like organized sex.
Listen, if we're not having fertility issues and we're not trying to have a baby, there's no reason why we got sex. Like, okay, Tuesday at 4 o'clock, I'll be at top ovulation.
Right.
Like, no, we fucking for fun, nigga. Like, the fuck?
Don't send me a text message telling me I'm gonna be about 5 minutes late. I'll be there in a minute though.
Oh my God.
But no. So I get with both. I mean, I think everybody kind of saying the same thing in a sense. The scheduling like that to me sounds weird. Like, I don't think I would enjoy that.
But that's not just sex either. You got to schedule time. I just had a conversation with you about that last week.
You gotta have those
Like, we've been
nights.
so wrapped up in working and doing and doing. When the last time we had a date night?
Yep, you gotta have those date nights.
And I'm not talking about going out with the kids to get dinner. I'm talking about when the last time we
Just
had a date night.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's been a long time.
Right.
Yeah, and y'all enjoy those, so y'all gotta do it more often. You gotta carve that time in.
Yeah.
At least once a month for sure.
And
With the busy schedules, you have to set a calendar and put, this is our date night.
And
Which
I mean,
we was doing good when we had the wine membership.
Yeah.
We canceled the wine membership, and somehow we didn't cancel the damn
The
date
date
nights.
night. Yeah.
We ain't had one since.
Yeah.
I'm about to sign back up. Shit.
Yep.
oh, she already done sent the message to my. Oh, look, they got
a new wine.
They got a new wine. Look, I was like, oh, okay, I know what this means. Let's go.
Yep. Hint, hint. But it's crazy because some men don't take the hints though. Like,
no,
we gotta say it directly. If we saying, oh, look at this, plant something. That means plant something. Not like, oh, okay, that's nice. Like, bitch, the fuck.
I'm like, you don't ever even ask me on dates no more. He like, oh.
Like, oh yeah, we gotta get back to that. And then nothing else happened after that.
What you doing Friday? What?
Oh, I got older to the point too where I will say like, okay, babe, get dressed, we finna go out. And then Katie would get to the point where she'd be excited for a minute, but then I guess she older as well, so she like, where we going?
She wanna know.
What we finna do? Yeah.
I don't do that no more.
I'd be like, oh.
I know.
Because I just be wanting to make sure you're not doing no stupid shit. Like, don't have me get dressed.
I need to dress.
And we going to fucking see WWE because
that's
no,
what I
nigga.
say. And how do I need to
call
dress?
your friends for that.
I don't know why she hating on WWE.
Because I don't like
already
it.
on the show. Already she done hated on WWE twice. Why you don't want to sacrifice and watch WWE with your man? You don't love me enough to watch WWE?
No.
Is that what it is? Is the love not there, not strong enough so you don't want to watch?
I'll sacrifice and watch the bullshit. However,
but it's
don't make
that
that my date night.
It's never going to be good if you classify it as the BS.
Well, that's how I feel.
If she don't like it,
I don't like it.
We don't have to like everything.
You know how
like.
much men do that they don't like, but they do it because you guys like it?
But then you end up liking it. So
no. We pretend to like it because you like it so much. So
but then it's like 4 hours. I gotta fucking pretend for 4 hours.
But they got everything.
You gotta take me with you so we can drink and do
everything. They got everything you like
because
too.
When I go to the Lions games with my family, I don't. Because guess what mine do? Oh, invite somebody so that you can enjoy it.
No,
and that's what I do.
I don't say
invite
that.
Somebody so I can
I say
it.
go with me. I don't mind explaining storylines and things like that.
That's not fair though.
Why?
Because that's not what she likes. So her to invite somebody so that she can enjoy it like you enjoy it.
Yeah, but why does everything have to be something that KD likes and not something that, oh, let me sacrifice for my husband and watch this that he likes?
Well, we can do our things by ourselves and then you can sit at home then if that's
but that's still making that's validating the point that I just made about her not sacrificing to sit, because I want to spend time with the two things that I love, wrestling and my woman. I can't do that because she won't even give it the time of day.
She doesn't like it though.
In my defense though, it's not like I've never tried.
Long time ago, it's changed.
I didn't like it then.
But it changes.
It's gotten worse. In my opinion.
It actually has gotten better.
In your opinion, right?
Yes.
These are all opinion based.
But you can't say it got worse if you never sat down and watched it again.
So why I don't like it no more?
Because you didn't like it back then. You never gave it another shot. You treating wrestling like you treat people. When you cut somebody off, you cut it off. You treating wrestling the same exact way. You didn't cut it off and it gets no second shot. Ooh. It's just how Katie is. When you get the scissors, you should have been the stand man back in the day with the hook, pulling niggas off the stage because they suck. That's what your calling was, right? You missed that when you was a little too young. They wouldn't let you go to New York for that. But that would have been perfect for you. Pull the hook.
We gonna do
they
it.
cut.
It's gonna okay. So this is what we gonna do. So the next wrestling, what do you call it, event?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Event. We are going to double date on that, okay? And then we're gonna find somebody that like wrestling.
But now DTM has a whole wrestling podcast that he does with 3 of his homeboys. Mm-hmm. So I don't have to watch it. They watch it together. Woohoo!
We still can go to the next event.
Oh, can we?
Right.
Yeah, because he wants you there. That's what he's saying.
See?
He wants you there.
Now this is when the nigga Katie come out too, because she got a bunch of older brothers and she been around a bunch of dudes that show her like her dad was in her life. Mm-hmm. You know, unfortunately I wasn't with somebody who didn't have their dad, so they don't really understand. So KD like, I'm not doing it.
Not ever doing it.
I'm not.
She like, I tried it. I don't like it. I'm never doing it again.
Yeah. So that's
Been
when
there, done that.
That's when the nigga come out in her and she
15
like,
years ago, I didn't like it, so I know I don't like it now.
First of all, I watched it with him like 6 months ago. And I was like, bro, this shit is trash. Like, I don't like it. Him and my son excited.
You know what's crazy?
And I'm just like, this is garbage.
You know what's crazy? She watched one portion of a segment, right, where the father and son was feuding. And she was like, oh, I don't like it. They got the father and son going against each other. I said, wow, this is real life.
That's so real life.
This is so real life. How could you not like this? I'm like, yikes. Right? But that was just KD. She didn't want to give it a shot.
I used to like it back in the day.
Yeah, but see now, so back in the day.
But when I found out it was fake, I really stopped liking it. Like,
I used to watch every fucking
actors
pay-per-view and bullshit with him.
Go down to it.
Every single time.
I don't know what it is, but when you say the word Tom, I'm starting to like it. I don't know why. It's just coming off a little different.
First of all,
Tom.
Last year,
every single Tom.
Oh.
I like it. Say it.
Last
Time.
Super Slam, Summer Jam. What the shit? What's it
called?
called?
You just mix music and wrestling. Go ahead.
What is it called? Summer Slam.
Yeah.
Summer Slam. It was coming to Detroit. What'd I do?
You didn't get the ticket.
I got the ticket.
Quick too.
Soon as they went on went on sale on the 15th. I bought them on the 16th. Got the parking, everything. And I got 2 tickets.
I thought the second one was for
her.
Huh?
Whoever you
see
want to
take.
Take.
She's like, no.
Take your son.
Put it online. see what you want to do.
I ain't
put it up for auction. Do whatever. Whatever it takes for me not to go.
When people do that, they want you to take them. Because somebody did that to me before. Like, I gave you 2 tickets, and they expect you to use the other ticket.
Oh
yourself.
no.
Instead of saying like, I bought us tickets.
These for you. DJ really is excited. You should take him with you. So him and DJ did SummerSlam. Him and Taz did WrestleCon or some shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I feel like this. I gave birth to you 4 sons. Mm-hmm. Wrestle away.
Yeah, I did. As they were coming up, I was slamming the mess out of them all day.
That's like me going to Monster Jams. I'm never going to that. Take your kids.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you got sons that enjoy it. Why they can't go?
Yeah. I feel like that's quality time with the kids. Y'all go.
What about the auto show? Would you do the auto show?
I'll go to the
we do the auto show.
Yeah.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Cause it's fun. You just walk around, look at cool cars and shit, take a couple pictures.
Look at immovable objects. There's no storyline behind it.
Listen, I
build cars, so I go and see like what the
cars
are. Like,
you looking for your little mark on your. I put that.
I just feel like this. I don't force you to watch 1,000 true crime documentaries with me. I will when you come upstairs. I turn it off. We could watch something together or not. Whatever, right? Mm-hmm. I don't force you to go to like Crime-a-Con or nothing like that. It's the same thing. True crime is not interesting to you.
Who said that?
And it's real.
Wrestling real too.
It's definitely not real. It's most.
How do they get injured?
It's definitely not. No, because
they get injured because fake shit get real sometimes.
Oh, fake stuff.
It's a lot of babies walking around this bitch off a fake relationship. Let me ask y'all a question. They had a real nut, got that girl pregnant.
What are you watching on TV that is real?
True crime.
False.
True crime is real.
How is not real?
Because it's
a depiction from something that really happened.
Wrestling is a depiction from something that really happened in life. I just told you there are plenty father and son feuds. Right?
Days of Our Lives real too, huh? Because there's plenty of sisters fucking their husbands.
I mean, here's the thing.
Brother.
There's literally nothing on television that is real.
But you want us to go. You want her to go to the fake stuff, though. That's the big difference.
No, you're right. Us. You volunteered yourself. Us.
But you ain't never confirmed it.
I'm not.
You ain't confirmed it, so we ain't going.
Well, what I'm saying is, there's nothing on television that is real. You was watching Love and Hip Hop with no problem for the storyline. Exactly. That's what wrestling has. Drama is what I'm saying.
We're not taking to a Love and Hip Hop show to go see it in person, though.
But she would
have.
That's
a big difference.
No, I wouldn't.
She wouldn't have.
I would have called my homegirls for that. I wouldn't have called you.
Okay.
I don't like BFF. Let's go see Love and Hip Hop live.
Really?
When I asked you to go to Horrible Decisions podcast, it's because it's a podcast, and we podcast.
Right. Well, what I'm saying is you wouldn't.
You could have said no.
I could have.
Because I guess that's fake too, huh?
Everything that comes on television is fake. So now the only thing on TV that's fake is cartoons and wrestling.
So wait a minute.
Is that what you said?
Wait, so you saying horrible decisions not real? Because I was talking to Mandy and I would tell her
they real people.
What? So they podcast not real?
Only us.
What the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
Only relationship realities. Because
you're not getting nothing
else.
How
the word says real in it. That's it.
It's all entertainment, but it's coming from stuff that they've done, seen, like personal stuff, like ours. We ain't talking about stuff we haven't been through.
Y'all don't think wrestling is stem from something like that? Y'all don't think?
How the fuck did we have a whole segment on wrestling? That's what the fuck I want to know. Fuck wrestling.
That's the wrong podcast.
Fuck Vince McMahon. Fuck all of them.
See, you got
Stephanie, Triple H.
You got to catch up because Vince ain't even in no more. But anyway, let me just ask y'all a question.
Why he ain't there no more? Diddling them little girls.
Little girls. No,
ain't that what he did? Ain't
grown women. You talking about? Those full grown. What you talking about? All right, so let me just ask you a question.
Oh my God.
Let's get back to it. Since
Katie wanted
to hate on this.
I wasn't hating. So wait a minute. So since you don't like something or somebody that make you a hater?
Yes, it's 2024. That's exactly what that means.
How?
Because you don't like it.
That mean I'm hating on it?
In 2024, yes.
I disagree.
Catch up with the time.
Let me tell you something. Because in order for me to hate on something or someone, I have to be envious of something they have, right?
No, envy doesn't have anything to do with it.
So what am I hating for?
You don't like it means that you're hating. You
sound dumb as these niggas.
I'm just telling you
what the fuck is you talking about?
If you don't give a nigga your number, you hating on the nigga.
In 2024, you two motherfucking old to have the mentality of your children.
If you don't get a nigga your number, guess what you doing? You hating on the nigga. He asked you for your number, you said no. Oh, you hating on me.
What?
That's
Please move along.
You know what? Your ass sleeping on the couch.
If you make your husband sleep on the couch, you hating on your husband. You a hater. You don't want him to have no good sleep. You a hater. You hating on his sleep. Freaking hater. That's what it is.
I'm just trying to figure out how the two correlate. Right. You cannot like something or someone and not be hating.
Stop going along with this. Stop.